welcome to everyone who joins in. I can't wait to see everyone. In case if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing a Christmas hat because, well, it's getting near to that festive time, and you always got to kind of sort of get with the Christmas spirit, basically. So, right. So yeah, welcome everyone. Yes, this is my first kind of live stream, which I'm going to be doing basically. It's going to be a now on thing where I'm going to do live streams of me filming. Probably should actually show you about the camera falling down. So this is the sort of set that I am filming. This is the scene that I'm filming for the Sonic Overdrive slash Fall of Station Square crossover event, which is coming 2022. Currently, we do not have a release date because we are still filming, but the script has already been written. So yes, you guys don't have to worry about that. But yeah, this stream is basically me just filming, but also you can feel free to ask questions and hang out basically. So the one thing I want to say is that, well, since it's Christmas, I feel obligated to include this Christmas snow globe. Look at it. Just shake this damn thing. And yeah, and so here he is, the Frosty the Snowman. I don't actually know where I got this. Actually, I think I got this like way back, something like 2008 or something. I think it is. It looks almost 2008. I don't really know, to be honest. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So I suppose it's time to start the filming. Right. I think I'll just move the camera a little bit down a bit so you guys can sort of get an image of how I film things. There you go. I have to actually bend my head down so you guys can actually see. So let's also put the chat on. There we go. Oh, we've got as fast AS2000 stop motion now. Welcome. So yeah, let's get started then. Okay, I'm also going to take off my hat as well because it does get very hot. Also, before I get started filming, thank you. There is something I also want to show everyone, and that being fans of Sonic Overdrive. I would like to show everyone a few things from behind the scenes. So behind me in this chair, I've got kind of like a setup kind of display because I'm going to be filming the last few scenes of this part, and then I'm going to be filming a scene with the two Eggmans, and I'm going to be using the Jack-specific Eggman that I have, and finally the Jazzwares Eggman, the one that you guys probably know from Sonic Overdrive. But yeah, I plan to use this one. So here he is. I'll just put the Eggmans perhaps there. Yeah. So the sets I wanted to show. So this is for episode, I believe, I think it's 13. Yeah, 13. For episode 13, which will be an episode where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, they basically team up with Mighty to stop Silver Sonic, who is voiced by none other than the pop culture dude, I think it is, or nerd. I don't know. I don't really know the name, but yeah, he's really popular on Twitter. And he's just an amazing guy. Daniel's amazing. And yeah, also on the back it acts as my gun wall, which you may have seen in episode 12, where you saw some of the wanted posters, and just realizing there's one for some Archie Comics characters like Enter Jack, Fiona, Scourge, Nagus, the Hooligans, there's Mimic, and then that's Eclipse. I don't know too much about Eclipse. If any of you guys are Archie fans, any Archie Sonic fans out there, I'd love to know who Eclipse is, because I have no idea who he is, but he just looks really cool to me. So I'd love for that to happen, basically. And yeah, got that as well. I also have the Tails background. This is the entire Tails background. Just realised there's a few references as the Sega Popcorn machine, because why the hell not? There's also Ready Player 2, because I like the first Ready Player 1 film. It's actually quite a good movie. It's got a lot of great visuals. The acting's brilliant in it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The references are amazing. And it feels like a proper kind of game slash media. Like, if you're a proper nerd, then you'll love the film. And yeah. And then finally, I have Team Chaotix's office set. Team Chaotix don't appear in the video. However, I basically use the door because it's my opening door. And yeah, I also have my sets of the, like the greenery. So in episode 12, there was the greenery kind of display. And oh, hello, Team Ultradrive. Welcome to the stream. It's glad to have you on here. Already 6 minutes. Oh, 3 people now. Blimey. Yeah, loads of people now. Anyway, I'm kind of dragging this on, so I should probably start the filming because that's probably what you guys are here for anyway. So right, let me just get up the Stop Motion Studios app. Here it is, showcasing in all the scenes. This is the scene which I filmed with Eggman. There's a few more scenes, but I think it's this one. So continuing off where this one kind of left off. There we go. Actually, this one. It's time to turn on the lights. Hope no one got some epilepsy from that. But yes, here's my amazing light display. Actually, is quite bright. So, let's see if I can. Oh, there we are. It's my first stream, so it's not going to be the greatest. But yeah, here it is. So let's see. I also got some blue tack as well. Blue tack's very handy when it comes to basically doing anything involving stop motion work. So if there's any kind of stop motion animators out there who's watching this, blue tack's the greatest solution. Also, I use blue tack to make. Oh, hi, Matthew. To kind of to make this banana. This is for the that small Eggman 5-second video that I made back. The Eggman consumes a delicious banana in a stop motion, which apparently I believe it's kind of exploded into a really popular like meme. Let's see, does that kind of lower the brightness? There's not really a way I can lower the brightness to it all. So yeah, basically. All right. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's check the chat. See. Oh. There it is. All right. So let's get to it then. Right. Got my clicker. There we are. How am I today? Oh yes, I'm doing really good actually. How are you, by the way? Yeah. Today's been quite good for me actually, because just getting ready for Christmas really. You know, got some wrapping done. I've been quite busy around the holidays, mostly because there's a lot of stuff going around with Christmas. It takes a long time with Christmas stuff. But yeah, basically, I'm very excited for Christmas because I've got kind of a lot. There's a lot of things on my list. I want for Christmas. One of them is what was it? Plasma ball. Just because I really love plasma balls. They just look like the coolest thing in the world. You know, it's like a glowing kind of ball, and it's got like these electricity things going off, and I feel like I could really just talk for this entire stream and just go on for hours and hours. So yeah, let's get into this then. So the first thing for my animation, I always talk, by the way, with my animation. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it's how I roll with animation. Yeah, you guys will see what the thing will look like in the final version. Oh, you used to have a plasma ball. Nice. Let's see. Also, here is my custom Mighty figure I just want to show. I know a few people on Discord have seen what he looks like, but I don't think many people have seen what the new Mighty looks like, so here he is. Looks a bit more accurate to how he does in the games. I'm also ditching the kind of Lego block style for the characters, because I don't like the look of how they came out. So here's Ray. It looks pretty cool. And also, I should probably show these guys. Hang on. Come on. I gotta be careful now, Sonic. Oh, thank you. So, yep, here he is again. Mighty. He also stands up well. Well, he stands up brilliantly. The next characters I want to show are Ruff and Tumble. So Ruff and Tumble are two of my favourite IDW characters, along with Dr. Starline, who I will not show because, well, I've made a custom of Starline, but I want to keep him a secret for, you know, wink wink, Sonic Overdrive. That might be a hint, wink wink. I just kind of made that obvious, to say the least, to everyone. Oh god. But yes, yeah. So Ruff and Tumble, I really enjoy their characters. I find them really like cool characters. They have a lot of style to them that makes them interesting. And I hope that we get like a mini series of Ruff and Tumble. That'd just be so cool. Just imagine them in the underworld of wink. Just imagine like them in the underworld of the IDW Sonic world. They would be exploring different kind of areas, to say the least. Like maybe they could explore a bit more. Maybe you could add Clutch into it, the possum character. Give him a bit more development. Make him into like the, I don't know, like the Kingpin equivalent of this kind of universe. I mean, it would be cool, right? I mean, you guys think that's cool, right? I mean, but there we go. But yeah, right now I'm just putting on the blue tack for Sonic, for the Tomy Sonic. A lot of you are probably wondering, why don't I use Jazzwares Sonic in Season 1 of Sonic Overdrive? Well, it's because I didn't have a Jazzwares Sonic. So I basically used the Tomy figures for a short amount of time, and then when I got my hands on a Jazzwares figure of Sonic and Tails, as well as Metal Sonic, because I love Metal Sonic so much. This one's the best version, even though when he stands, I mean, this figure is amazing. I love it. This Metal Sonic's amazing. Though his eyes are so faint. Can you guys see his eyes? I literally cannot see his eyes. I have to digitally paint them in whenever I get the character. But yeah. Okay, so I suppose it's time to start filming now. So there's that right there. Gotta get that jet sound effect. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Metal Sonic. Yeah, the Jazzwares Metal Sonic figure is amazing. I highly recommend it. He is quite hard to come by. I think he's in the same like levels of hard than Blaze, I believe it is. Blaze is quite hard to get. But yeah, if you guys can find like Metal Sonic, then let me know, because I'd love to know how you found one. So I had to pay quite a lot of money for my version. But yeah, so here we go. So right, here he is. So I should probably show you the set with it almost all done. So let's see. So I should probably right, here we go. Yeah. I also carry a clicker as well. Super handy. I recommend using a clicker. I call them a clicker, but they're basically like little photography things. But yeah. And it takes a photo. Anything like that. I love these things. They're so much fun. Alright, here we go. photos. Be careful with the cardboard sets, because they are sort of getting old and they are very dented. And yeah. There we go. I have to kind of duplicate that and take more photos, basically. But yeah, the Sonic movie trailer, Sonic movie 2 trailer, I apologize for being quiet for the reaction. The reason why is because it was quite early in the morning and there was a lot of things going on. But yeah, my initial thoughts on the trailer I should probably discuss. I really enjoyed it. I think that this movie is going to be the Sonic movie we all want to see. You know, it's got stuff in the games. We're getting the Master Emerald. We're kind of getting the Death Egg. We got the Tornado. We get Tails, Knuckles. We get Buzz Bombers. We get Agent Stone. I know he's not from the games, but Agent Stone's a legend. He's like god level material. Along with his amazing lattes with steamed Australian goat milk. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the sequel. I'm looking forward to seeing what Robotnik's up to, how he escapes from the Mushroom Planet. That's the big one I'm looking forward to. And finally, I would probably have to say I'm just really looking forward to how the rest of the film works. Like, how will Sonic beat Eggman? And I'm also looking to how Knuckles will be integrated into the story. So it's hopefully gonna be quite good. I can't wait. Alright, so I should probably put this right here. There we go. Just and let me just put that right there and duplicate that. That should hopefully be the kind of quick version of how things will punch really quickly. Would like the punch sound effect because they always have that. I'm also looking forward to the next kind of the story arc that's going on right now, the mini series in the IDW comics. That one is I believe it's called Tangle. I think it's called Imposter Syndrome. That's what it's called. But yeah, I love the characters of Kit and I think it's Surge and Kisnami. I think it's called. I don't know too much, but I love their designs. I love Kit's design. It reminds me heavily of Scourge from the Archie comics a little bit. But I suppose this is kind of the response to that, I guess. I'm saying this in the kindest of words, or just in the easiest ways. But I will be honest, I'm quite excited to see Sonic meet Scourge or Surge. God damn it, I keep saying Scourge. Surge. And I'm looking forward to kind of the conflict that will just ignite. It's going to be fun. I literally cannot wait. But yeah. Yeah, let me know also what other streams would you like me to do? Would you like me to do like a game one? A sort of one where I stream a game? I mean, I can stream Minecraft and I can just fly around my world and build as usual. I can make a survival world and survive, maybe. If you guys are interested, then let me know. So yeah, there we go. I think that's speeding across with the punch sound effect. So yeah, so it seems to look really quite nice now. Yeah, there we go. That does actually look quite good. So yeah, that's kind of it so far. That's sort of the only spoiler I can really give many people. Yeah, that's kind of the footage so far with this. It's not fully 100% completed. I know there's a lot of stuff that's not fully completed yet. That's when the visuals come in. But yeah, it's a lot of cool kind of action shots to show. Yes, let's see. Yep, there we go. Let's see. I think I might have. Right, so I think I've got an idea for what I'm gonna do for this scene. So I'm going to have Sonic kind of be almost kind of almost a little bit different. It's going to be something a little different for Sonic in the game. It's going to show the two Sonics in this scene. This is where the two Sonics, they kind of fight for the first time, and then they kind of after that they team up together to stop the Robotniks. That's kind of the plot of the Fall Station Square. It's very simple, very easy to follow. I hope that you guys like it when it comes out. It's going to be quite cool. I literally cannot wait. And yeah, I'm very excited. Hey, procrastination! Welcome! And yeah, I'm very excited for you guys to see it. So hopefully it will be good and all. Hello, Blue Yoshi Productions. Welcome. I hope this goes well with everyone. And I hope they all enjoy it. So yeah, so see if I can get the word out about my Q&A, my basic my live stream. So yeah. Oh, hello Bruno, Sonic Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. I'm here answering questions and filming and talking about Sonic. And that's pretty much it. Because Sonic and everything else, I like Sonic a lot. It's very funny and yeah, basically. And yeah. And I'm also kind of looking forward to Sonic Frontiers. I am very skeptical of the game. I think we all are at the moment. I just want to see some gameplay. That's the one thing I really want to see. Do any of you guys want to see gameplay of Sonic Frontiers? I mean, I like the open world kind of idea, but I don't know. It is quite a little bit Breath of the Wild inspired. Like, it takes heavy jabs at Breath of the Wild. Like, I can smell Breath of the Wild. Do you guys think that Amy died in Sonic Frontier? Oh, the Amy thing. I don't really want to say Amy died, to be honest. I mean, they've sort of killed Sonic off in Sonic 06, but then again, they brought him back by kissing it, but then again, Sonic 06 was erased from existence, so I say it's plausible they may have killed off Amy. Do you prefer Sonic Boom Rise of the Lyric or Sonic 06? Oh, 100% Sonic 06. Like, Sonic Boom, I downright hate. The designs of the characters, aside from Amy, Tails, and Eggman, and Sonic, and maybe Shadow, I actually like.
I can't stand everything else. I hate the way the characters are portrayed. I despise the storytelling, and to be honest, I don't actually think it should have happened, Sonic Boom, because Sonic was doing great at the time, even with Sonic Lost World, which is an okay game by many. But besides that, yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I know there's people who like Sonic Boom, and if you like Sonic Boom out there, then that's great. That's great, and I'm glad you enjoy it. But it's not my cup of tea, basically. That's all you gotta know. I kind of was the one. Why is Knuckles just like Patrick in Sonic Boom? Yeah, except I except he's not as quotable as Patrick. Yeah, Shadow in Sonic Boom is probably a massive middle finger to the original character. He's just a jerk. Like, if you take out everything that makes Shadow good, then you just make him into a joke of a character. I mean, he is sort of now a joke of a character, because you got the whole memes of where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald and his favorite anime. Yep, that's interesting to say the least. Anime, which, yeah, I will admit, Shadow in the Twitter takeovers he is really funny. But besides that, I don't really. Well, I do have some other games that I don't like in the Sonic the Hedgehog series as much. When I played Sonic Rush for the first time, I didn't actually enjoy it. But over time, it was okay with me. Just because of the controls. I don't like the controls in Rush. But I do like the controls in Generations. Generations has one of the best controls. Sonic Unleashed controls are good, but they're too slippery, which is my only one complaint, especially in the day sections, and especially during in the ice levels. Ugh. But also, I haven't played Sonic Lost World. I haven't. Oof. I played Sonic Adventure. That was fun up till the big sections. Shadow exploded, and Boom Shadow was his remains. Ah, see, theory. That actually could be true. So Boom spread of Sonic. Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. I mean, this guy, he's a 300 IQ guy with a mustache who turns animals into robots. Yeah, Lost World's alright. I agree with that. Lost World's alright. Granted, I don't think it's the best Sonic game, but that's just my opinion. I mean, if you guys love the game, then that's fine with me, to be honest. I mean, there are some things I do kind of like in it. For one, I do like the opening cutscene. I think it's got some good CGI. The cutscenes I really like the animation for it's really good. I just wish that the story and script was a bit better. Like, the Deadly Six, I know a lot of people despise. Pardon me, folks. But in the comics, I actually like them a lot more than their game versions, especially in the IDW comics. In the Bad Guy series, Zavok has a lot of kind of character almost development, as you get to kind of really know the guy, and he's an interesting villain. Also, the demo, the graphics were nice, but the level design, I will admit. I feel like the first level, Windy Hill, is literally just Green Hill. It's very Mario kind of ish, and it's really, really not good. Like, the level design's weird, and they have this like beanstalk aesthetic, and everything's all up in the sky, and it's weird. True, yeah, you can true. That does have a few memorable lines. I'd probably say Bowser's more developed in terms of a villain, to say the least, because again, we've had loads of games in the Mario series where he's sort of been developed as a character, like the Mario and Luigi games, for example. He's more of kind of developed as a character. I mean, don't get me wrong, Zavok could maybe branch out if he appears in other Sonic games. I mean, he's appeared in the comics, I'm pretty sure anything's possible. And he's got his own action figure. Hang on. Here we go. Here's the Zavok action figure. Here he is. Yay. Zavok fans, eat your hearts out. Here he is. Zavok waves to you all. He'll be like it'd be like Dr. Octavius just going, "Hello, Peter," and instead it's "Hello, Sonic." Actually, to be honest, who would Zavok be if he was a Spider-Man villain? Like, give me guys answers. What do you think? What villain Zavok would be if he was a Spider-Man villain? To be honest, in my opinion, I think Zavok would actually be a kind of tie between the Lizard from Spider-Man or perhaps Carnage. And that's not because he's red. Okay, maybe because he is red, but you get the idea. Rhino? Rhino's actually a good one. Yeah, I never really thought that. Although Zavok is very tactical in the mind, you gotta remember. He's got a brain, and he's... I can kind of see him having the horns, like, just pokes the screen. And he can take control of robots. Yay. It's the Bowser I mean Zavok. Exactly. But yeah, so let's get this party thing going. So let's get back to filming. So I think the part I was stuck on with filming, so I got to this moment where Sonic punches the Fall of Station Square Sonic using like an electrical kind of charge punch, where he basically, or he just like punches him in the eye or something, or like trip kicks his foot. Like that'll be a cool idea, right? And then he kind of just sort of does his like zoom attack and all. But also outside of season 2 of Sonic Overdrive, I do have a lot more plans in terms of kind of making a few kind of spin-off related material. Like I'm thinking of doing like a Sonic Overdrive prequel film that focuses on Sonic the Hedgehog's origin story. If anyone's up for that. And, you know, it'll feature classic Sonic, and it'll just be a ginormous prequel to the series. And yeah. So I wonder if you guys will like that. Right, so let's see. But yeah, I'm also planning on working on a Sonic Overdrive movie as well. I've got a lot of planned for Overdrive, but I am taking it one step at a time. Because you gotta take things one step at a time with all this. Because you just got to. Also, I saw Hawkeye, which Hawkeye was really good actually. If Sonic Frontiers is good, then I'll wear a spooky. That actually does sound quite cool, actually. A hoodie that's like spooky kind of related. I like that kind of a cool idea. So let's see. So I'm going to do like this kick kind of almost attack move for Sonic. Let's see. Alright, let's add that in. There we go. Wonder if that will hold. Nope. That didn't hold. Now thinking of it, you guys remember... What was that say? Now thinking about it, you guys... Hey, welcome! So now thinking about it, you guys remember the Mad Space level in SA2. Sonic is that, but you play as Sonic. Oh yes, I remember Mad Space. Okay, Dark World 511, welcome! So, man, I see Sonic and Elise kiss. I so sad on day. Hashtag Son Amy. Ooh, spicy. That's the only quote I remember from Sonic Boom was when Sonic literally said Son Amy spicy. That's literally the only joke. But yeah, basically. Also, I am very kind of excited. Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, to be honest, tomorrow I'm going to see Spider-Man: No Way Home, which I'm very excited to go see. Um, please, like, no spoilers. I'm asking nicely because I don't want any spoilers of Spider-Man. This character means a lot to me. I grew up with the Raimi films, and I grew up a lot. Oh, I beat Sonic Adventure DX, and SA2 yesterday. Oh, very nice on beating SA2. Congratulations. Yeah, I haven't played. Oh, thank you. I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2. That's one game I need to play. I feel like because I'm a Sonic fan. I need to play Adventure 2. I played Generations, I played Colors, and I've dropped some blue tack. Give me a minute, folks. Oh, there it is. I played Sonic Adventure 2. I've played a lot of Sonic games. But one of the games I just haven't played is Sonic Adventure 2. I've got Sonic Adventure, but I've got the Xbox version of Sonic Adventure, and I keep going back to it. So I know home is epic, don't worry, it's insane here. Okay, thank you. That's good. It's very good. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the film. I've heard a lot about it. It's been really good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love the Spider-Man character. Again, Tom Holland, he's really good as Spider-Man. As Peter Parker, he's amazing. But to be honest, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I recommend deleting YouTube. Risk spoilers. Yeah. So over the last few weeks, over this week, I haven't been on YouTube whatsoever. So the video you saw me post, the kind of that Eggman consumes a delicious banana, I did that in advance because I didn't want to be spoiled, because whenever I click on YouTube, I always see a Spider-Man No Way Home spoiler. And the thumbnails just suck, and it just annoys me constantly. And yeah, does anyone like feel really kind of bummed out whenever you go on YouTube and anywhere, like any platform, and you see all of that? It's just annoying at the end of the day. Brilliant. I love Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse is gorgeously animated. It's got an amazing storyline, amazing characters. The acting is amazing. I love all the actors in it. Who's excited for Yes, Sonic movie 2 as well. Yeah, I'm excited for the Sonic movie too. I'm excited to see Jim Carrey again, reprising his role. Yeah, that is true. Spoilers are very annoying, to say the least. I mean, I wish that we did get just not spoilers and YouTube would take down the spoilers, because that would be really actually useful, to say the least. Charles did a creepy smile. Oh god. But yes, in terms, it is annoying with spoilers, and I do often wish. I'm sorry to hear that. Hedgehog Films with a Z? Welcome! You watched Thor Ragnarok? Yes, I have actually. If you guys don't know, I am a huge Marvel fan. I adore Marvel. Marvel is one of my favourite brands. Just give me a minute. I just want to show you just on how much of a Spider-Man fan or Marvel fan I really am when it comes to this right here, everyone. And this is my ginormous Marvel display thing. And yeah. So basically, my Marvel kind of knowledge. I like a lot of the Marvel films. One of my personal favorite. Thank you. One of my favorite MCU Marvel films, I would probably say, would have to be Thor Ragnarok, because I really like the film. It's really funny as well. Yes, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is really good. I think as Spider-Man, he handles the quippiness really well, better than Tobey and Tom Holland. And yeah, so again, Marvel is one of my favorite kind of superhero teams. My favorite Marvel character is probably Spider-Man. My fan favorite Marvel character, however, is Venom. I love Venom. Venom is hilarious. So, as a kid, I used to do um, this kind of face whenever Venom, because I watched Spider-Man 3, so I grew up with that Venom, and the Venom's meh. But I used to do this face whenever Venom's on screen, so I used to go like that whenever Venom was on screen, and I would pretend to be Venom and just try not to bite people's heads off. That's lovely. Yes, Tom Hardy plays Venom, and to be honest, I actually really like his performance as Eddie Brock. And Venom is hilarious. If you see Venom 2, let there be carnage. Just brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Venom Let There Be Carnage is a really fun film. Carnage is brilliant. I wouldn't say Carnage is one of my favorite symbiotes. All I know is that like he's damn scary. Um, but also another kind of character who I love in the Marvel kind of universe is Doctor Doom. I love Doctor Doom. I love the Marvel villains. They're some of my favorites. Although I do think DC has better villains in terms of their designs, but also kind of how they were incorporated. So if I had to pick my top five favorite Marvel villains, do I prefer Archie or IDW? Oh, to be honest, I actually prefer IDW comics to the Archie comics. The reason why is because I prefer because it's got the game kind of characters into it, and the original characters. There's not too many of them, and they don't go too much into how deep it all is, and it's just a lot more fun and easier to read, and it's more contained in the universe. I mean, I still have respect for the Archie comics. Um, I love the characters. Their version of Eggman is terrifying, but also really good. Issue 175 is one of my favorites because it shows how much of a threat Eggman can be. But I also like the Sonic Unleashed. I think. Oh, apparently my voice sounds like James Corden. But yeah, it just reminds me heavily of Sonic Unleashed, basically. The story arc, and it's really good. I'm glad they added in more characters. Um, thank you. So, so going back to kind of favorite Marvel villains, I would probably have to say my favorite, probably top five villains. I would say so. Number five, I would probably say Vulture because I actually really like the Vulture as a villain. They turned like a really kind of campy Spider-Man villain. Like the original costume, I really don't like. So you know, like one of those costumes where you see in the comic books, like that was like the 70s or the 60s, and you just look at it nowadays, and you're just like, what? It's just like a giant old man wearing bird wings, just flying around the city. I mean, it's really cool as well. Um, but yeah, I like MCU Vulture because he just seems a bit better. I have a mock build, by the way, of Vulture. He's not fully completed, but these are sort of the wings that he kind of has. So they can be bent like different ways. I build a lot of Marvel characters in my spare time, and I basically kind of got a little bit. Who's your favorite IDW Sonic the Hedgehog character? I would probably say it would have to be Dr. Starline. He is my favorite, to say the least. Well, favorite villain is Dr. Starline. Favorite good guy is probably Tangle the Lemur. I love Tangle. She's adorable whenever she's on screen, and she just has so much energy, and it's just really funny to watch her interact. And I love her miniseries with Whisper. I think it's really good. Starline, I think, is a really good villain. He just has so much character to him, um, and honestly, he just is really fun to watch. And I love Starline. He's great. He's not kind of a. One thing I like is how he's not now a Thunderbolt. Have you ever watched that one episode of Caillou? I have never seen Caillou, Hedgehog from Z. I'm gonna be honest. I have never seen Caillou. I know that's gonna upset a lot of people now, but I've never seen one. I've never seen Caillou, but all I know is that it's sort of educational. I might consider checking it out actually. Besides that, I just basically like talking a lot, and yeah, there's my Vulture kind of mock. But going back to MCU villains, I do like Vulture because he's kind of down to earth. Kind of reminds me of Agent Stone. Yeah, if Agent Stone was a platypus, and well, if he was a platypus, why am I instantly reminded of Doctor Doofenshmirtz and Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb now? Like Eggman's just like or Eggman's just kind of like a different kind of villain. He's like, oh, I suppose now I should probably do something with the Eggman formula. And then, I should cast Alpha Molina as Dr. Starline. Cast Cameron as Tangled the Lemur. Oh, I actually like that idea, actually. We're not going to talk about... I love that. That's brilliant. Brilliant casting choice. Alpha Molina as Dr. Octopus, I think, or Dr. Starline would be an interesting take. Just imagine a British Starline. If you're Valiant, don't watch Carly. You my best advice right now. Thank you for the advice. Okay, then I probably won't watch Caillou. But going back to MCU villains again, bringing up the same topic just because I love Marvel. Vulture I like because his design is really cool. He's like this big mechanical kind of wings. Archie destroyed the Son Amy fan, but yes, yeah, because Sonic kind of got together with Sally and they had kids, and so it's the Chad Sally versus Virgin Amy. I always see that everywhere. Sonic Hedgehog comic books. Yeah, I like them too as well. I'd probably say my favourite issues are the Zombot saga, just because of how dark it gets. And then I also like the IDW. Archie, I like the Sonic Universe adaptation for it. Ah, Barry the Platypus, what an unexpected surprise. And by unexpected, I mean completely surprised. I love Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz is hilarious. I used to watch Phineas and Ferb when I was a kid, and there are a lot of really funny episodes. Okay. Alright, Hedgehog Films Z. It was fun having you on the stream, by the way. And so, yeah, so going back to MCU villains again. If I had to pick another kind of Marvel-esque villain to join, Barry the Platypus! A platypus? Barry the Platypus? I love that. One of my favorites is where Perry's in the plumber outfit and he goes, a platypus plumber? Perry the Platypus plumber? Perry the Platypus? I just love that. That just still makes me laugh to this very day. Just the writing of Phineas and Ferb is classic. I don't watch. I believe I only watched the first 2 seasons in the film because I stopped watching. Do you prefer Sonic Boom's the series, not the games, or Sat AM? 100% Sat AM. Because I love that version of Robotnik. Oh, what a nice dream. But dreams are meant to be broken. Just that menacing kind of tone that Robotnik has. Like, he's very cold-hearted, and I love that version. And he's voiced by Jim Cummings. And the same person who voiced Winnie the frickin' Pooh. That's surprising. Yeah, scary. That's the word I was looking for. Very scary. I mean, that's just creepy, in other words. Just imagine it. Like, what if Winnie the Pooh had his voice against Sonic? Like, oh, honey, what a nice dream. But dreams are meant to be broken. Eggman in series is scary, yeah. Especially the eyes as well. I think it's the eyes, but also how he just... Oh, yeah. Snively, come close. What colour is my heart? I don't see a heart, sir. Exactly. Yeah, oh yes, Marvel villains. So I like Vulture because he's a very down-to-earth guy in terms that he feels more relatable to kind of Peter Parker. And that's what I like, is that he's not really connected to Iron Man, which is my main problem with Mysterio, is that he feels more like an Iron Man villain rather than a Spider-Man villain. Yeah, I like Vulture, and I like how Spider-Man doesn't kill him at the end. And even when Scorpion asks, Matt Gargan asks about Spider-Man, all he says is, if I knew who he was, he'd already be dead. So he protects Peter's identity, and I love that. Like, he clearly knows something. Plus that interrogation scene, that's just creepy. That's Michael Keaton being Michael Keaton. But also, I probably have to say number 4 would be Mysterio, because again, he is a good villain. I like his performance. Jake Gyllenhaal does a fantastic performance as like the power greedy, hungry bad guy. But again, his backstory I just don't like because it's just taken straight from from Syndrome from The Incredibles. He literally is Syndrome from The Incredibles. So much so that Hizzy, the How It Should Have Ended, literally made a joke on that. And also, the one thing I don't like about Mysterio is that he doesn't wear his costume during the final battle. He just wears this stupid tracksuit, and it's not good. I don't like it. He should have wore his costume, and should have gotten rid of his like team. Do you prefer Spider-Man X Mary Jane or Spider-Man X Gwen? Oh, Spider-Man shipping this. Okay. Oh, now this is very kind of tricky. To be honest, I don't really mind who Spider-Man hooks up with. To be honest, I don't mind if it's MJ. I don't mind if it's Gwen Stacy. I don't mind if it's Felicia Harding. I really don't mind who it is, to be honest, because I don't mind, to be honest. Although, if I had to go with one, I'd probably say Gwen Stacy. But yeah. Also, outside of Mysterio, I think he's just really good. Number 3, if I had to pick a really good third villain, I would say, in the MCU, it's quite hard, actually. I would probably say I actually really like Justin Hammer in Iron Man 2. I know that Iron Man 2 is a very kind of film people hate, to say the least, but I think it's perfectly fine. It's okay. I also love outside of the other villain, I also like what was it? Oh, okay. I also what's the other Marvel films? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I love Ego as the villain. He's really good. Especially I love that part where Peter finds out where his dad killed his mother, and he's like, what? And Ego's reaction is, now, all right, now, I know that sounds bad. And he just starts shooting at him. I just thought that hilarious. Especially, I've seen the meme of when they announced for the Super Mario Brothers movie by Nintendo, where they talked about, obviously, Mario being played by Chris Pratt. And I remember the very day seeing constant amounts of memes of that sort of event of just Mario shooting Nintendo after finding out that. But yeah, outside of the other villains, number 2, I would probably say Thanos. I know that a lot of people are wondering why isn't Thanos at number 1. Well, I like Thanos. It's just I wish he wore his armor during Infinity War. I know it's a bit of a nitpick, but I don't know. It's just him going around in a tank top beating up the Avengers. It just sounds weird, and I mean, it sounds funny, but it just looks weird. And yeah, my number 1 favorite. Oh, do I prefer Tom Holland Spider-Man or Toby? Very hard. I don't know, actually. I kind of prefer all 3 Spider-Man because they all bring something new to the Spider Table. So I'd say Tom Holland, he has the kind of the look of Spider-Man. He's got the cool kind of thing. I liked him, yeah, Infinity War. Especially, I like Tom Holland a little bit more because he's kind of got the kind of awkwardness of Peter Parker down and the kind of like scientific mind of Spider-Man. Whereas Toby, he's got the kind of wimp Peter Parker kind of aesthetic, like the look of Spider-Man. Like he's a kind of that guy. But I think Andrew Garfield makes a brilliant Spider-Man. Like he quips, he does all the cool stuff, and he's just amazing at quipping. Seriously, that lizard scene in Amazing Spider-Man is brilliant. And again, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, while it's a okay movie, in my opinion, I actually think that Andrew Garfield as like Spider-Man did a really good job. Like Spider-Man's quippy, he makes jokes, he saves people, especially that part with Electro. Like that fight is really good. I really enjoy that. But yeah, and finally number one on my most requested villains. Yep, Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy. I just find it really funny in Guardians of the Galaxy when he's playing "Come and Get Your Love," and then we see that from what Rhodey and Nebula saw in Endgame, and they just see Chris Pratt just dancing, and I love how they say, "So he's an idiot," and they just knock him out with a stone. I just find that hilarious. And going back to sort of the other event with Spider-Man, with other villains, my number one choice is kind of obvious. It's Loki from the Avengers slash Thor. I love Tom Hiddleston as Loki. I think he does a fantastic performance as the character of Loki. You can tell he's having a lot of fun when playing him. He gets a lot of funny lines. The puny god line is probably the funniest line I think he has ever done. The whole "I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by." He just gets abused by Hulk. I just find that so funny. And I love the part in Thor Ragnarok when Hulk bursts out and he's literally Loki's like, "Oh, I have to get off this planet." And I love the part where Thor goes, "Loki, look who it is." And Loki's face is just like, "Oh shit." I just love that. Nicky Rooney is a tough, serious guy in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that's true. It's true. I also liked the part where, in the first Avengers film, where Thor says, "You listen well, brother," and then Iron Man just cuts in and he's like, "I'm listening." I love that. Loki's just brilliant, and I honestly find him just hysterical to watch. I also watched the Disney Plus Loki series, which I saw. But to be honest, I don't really like it as much as compared to the other Disney Plus series. I really do like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I love watching Hawkeye. Hawkeye is one of my new favorites. One division I really did not like, just because I just did not like it because I was not really interested with the story. I'm not really interested in Wanda's character, to say the least. Or Vision. I'm not really interested in them. I mean, they're good characters, but just not really interested in seeing their story. But yeah, let me know if you guys have seen any kind of Marvel shows on Disney Plus or anything else. I'd love to see what you guys thought of the shows. And yeah, so going back to animation time, just realised I've been talking for basically half the entire stream, but oh well. I suppose I should continue animating while I kind of build up my set design. So here's the Jazzwares Sonic used for Sonic Overdrive now. It looks amazing. And yeah, so far Christmas has been really good. I actually really enjoy a lot of stuff going around with the holiday seasons. In particular, I love Christmas. Let me know what you guys' favorite holidays are. My one is probably Christmas and Easter. Christmas and Easter are my favorites. Halloween, not so much. Watch any Marvel? I do recommend them. Falcon Winter Soldier is really good. Loki's good. I'd say it's good. Yeah, just the final episode is quite disappointing in my opinion. One Division is weird, but then again, this comes from a guy who doesn't really care for Wanda or any of her kind of decisions. But yeah, then I believe the final, and then of course we got Hawkeye. Hawkeye's really good. Hawkeye's the latest one. So far, it's really good. I'm looking forward to Christmas more than the other holidays. Yeah, I always like Christmas because it's always the nicest time of the year. You can snuggle up by the fire. You can enjoy nice hot chocolate. You can have a lot of kind of anything really. That's all you can really do. You can just chill by the fire, watch Christmas movies. I always watch. My tradition at the Christmas every single year is to always watch the Polar Express. It's between Christmas and okay. I like Jeremy Renner's performance as Hawkeye. Yeah, he is really good as Hawkeye. I did see a video where he was playing on a piano and he was singing about his bow and arrows. I think he was singing the Adele. I think it's like an Adele song he was singing. I was like, never mind, I'll find someone like you. I think it was. But it was like his arrows. Family and friends are gifts of my highlight. Yeah, I would probably have to agree with you with that, Doctor 511, because yeah, family is always important in life, and yeah. I also enjoy baking gingerbread, eating the gingerbread. That's always something fun I always like doing. And I always basically just like to watch Christmas movies. It's pretty much all I really do around the holidays, to say the least. But I also enjoy a lot of other things. Oh yes, Polar Express Christmas. The bell always rings to those who truly believe. Oh, it's so magical. It is. Oh, screw it. I'm gonna just wear this from now on. There we go. Bit more festive. I also like watching another film that I also watch is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That one's very funny. Normally it's my dad's kind of favourite thing. But my kind of favourite Christmas films go down to some of the animated ones. So one of my favourites came out in 2019, I think it was. It was, I think it's called Klaus on Netflix. All I know is that it was nominated for an Academy Award. I do hope Sonic the Hedgehog CJ very similar to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, I actually would like that. Maybe they could introduce, the Chaos Emerald slowly into the film. We could then have more characters show up. I would love for them to kind of bring in Amy Rose and Metal Sonic. I think Metal Sonic is more likely than what people are saying about Shadow. Just because Shadow is... I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Shadow as a character. He's great, and I think he's amazing. But I don't see it really happening with the Sonic. Maybe if they introduced him in perhaps like a origin movie or something. I don't know. But yeah. I just don't know. With Shadow's good. Yeah, agreed. It's too early for Shadow. I feel like Metal Sonic should be the next course of action for the third one, because Metal Sonic should make a big impact. I mean, he's a robot Sonic, for God's sake. He's literally a powerful being of pure power. Plus, Robotnik will use the quill, which he got from Sonic. I hope Amy Rose is voiced by Anna Kendrick. Whoa. I can just... Why am I now picturing Shadow with the whole breathtaking meme? It's going to be oddly breathtaking. Some of my favourite characters. Yeah. I will admit, I do like Blaze. Blaze is my favourite female character in the series. Followed by Amy. And honestly, Mouse would be a really cool idea, because you could have this moment where Eggman sees the Quill's power and he looks at one of his drones, and you could have him basically just looking sinister, and then you could show him put the drone on the table and just break parts off of it. He breaks off the engine parts and he basically converts it to make it look like Metal Sonic and makes the head, and gives Mouse Sonic artificial intelligence that would make him, well, powerful, but also he doesn't kill his creator. Plus, Metal Sonic would also maybe be a good storyline of Sonic being framed for doing horrible things, and so he's ultimately on the run. That'd be a good idea for the third film, because we could finally get introduced to Metal Sonic, a character who honestly should have just appeared in the first one or the second one, or just, well, we don't know if he appears in the second one just yet. And I just hope that he does eventually appear, because he's just a really cool character now, Sonic. I mean, he's very easy to add in. All you just need to do is get Eggman to build Metal Sonic. Plus, you could bring him back as well from being killed. I also would like to see maybe Longclaw show up. Yeah, I do wish that. Maybe in like a post-credit scene where Robotnik's in his lair and he looks at the quill and then he starts to build his own Sonic. A Metal Sonic. And how they could even go as far as to make a Metal Knuckles. That would be insane. Plus, I could just imagine Metal Sonic being powered by the quill. It would make a lot of sense, and it would also give him the snarky attitude. Do you guys think a Death Egg will be in Sonic 2? Yes. I think that, because that ship that Eggman, that tornado seems to be pulling in all different parts from Green Hills, and it seems to be building some sort of Death Egg. So I think Robotnik could be building the Death Egg, and the Master Emerald is powering it. So I bet he'll be using the Master Emerald to build, because apparently in the film it has the ability to both create and destroy civilizations. So Robotnik will put this in a machine and it will create the Death Egg. And I'm betting that's how he creates most of the resources and supplies. He'll just create loads and loads using the Chaos Emeralds. I just think that would be a cool idea. And yeah. And so I think, yeah, so let's see. If I maybe your animation, is your animation for Sonic going to be anime-esque style? Maybe. I don't know too much. It might be. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. All right. Let's take some photos. Right, so let's see what we got for the comments. Same, yep. Hopefully also soon I hope to introduce Ruff and Tumble. The two sort of. What is your opinion on Big the Cat? Political opinion on Big the Cat. I like Big, basically. He does irritate me from beginning to end in Sonic Adventure, but honestly, he's a jokester character. I mean, he's searching for his damn Froggy. Froggy? Where are you, Froggy? And yeah, I love Big the Cat. He's great. He's a brilliant character. How could people dislike Big the Cat? He's brilliant. Why would you dislike Big? He's truly one of the best characters. And drop the blue tack again and give me a minute. Ah, there we go. But yeah, how could people dislike? Okay, where are you? Where are you? You owe me $5. I just imagine Froggy just getting pissed with Big, to be honest. But yeah. Oh yeah, I like Big the Cat as well. Big's always good. I always look forward to his cameos. He's like the late Stan Lee with his cameos. And yeah, That's the one thing that I always found really funny with Big. Whenever you see him, he always seems to make a cameo in a game or a comic or basically anything, really. He always seems to make like one appearance. Like you can see him in a lot. Like in City Escape, you can see him. I don't think he was in Sonic Generations until the credits, or at least a statue of him. But yeah, so this part right here, I am going to be editing. Froggy is going to be the next Sonic villain. Well, I think he should be, because Big kind of kidnaps him, and he tries to escape from him. He should be. I mean, forget Eggman. It's Froggy who's the next villain. Plus, he's like hard to defeat, Froggy. The most frustrating character to beat. Oh, it's getting itchy now. But yeah. Let's see, what else can I do? So if I kind of... So I do... Let's take some more photos. Big is the mostly the comic relief character in time. So is purpose in Sonic Heroes being... magnificent. Oh, thank you. Yes, so it's very good. Very good show. I was going to wear a Sonic one, but my one's in the wash, it is, so... Yeah. So hopefully... I do plan to get a Sonic 2 t-shirt, hopefully for Christmas. I plan to get the Sonic 2 t-shirt so I can wear it to go see the Sonic movie too. And then maybe when they do a Sonic movie 3, which will probably happen, hopefully. I hope the sequel does well. Please make enough money. I don't want it to be like Amazing Spider-Man 2 or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, where coming out of the shadows. Ugh. There we go. I'll probably do tomorrow. I'll probably do a post talking about my review of Spider-Man No Way Home. So if you guys want to check that out, it'll be in the community tab a little bit later on in the day. But yeah. Can't wait for Sonic Movie 2. And yes, Sonic Movie 3. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Sonic Movie 2. I just hope that it has everything we all want in it. I mean, it's got what we've been asking for. It's got Tails, it's got Knuckles, it's got Master Emerald, it's got, hopefully, Death Egg, it's got Badniks. It's got plenty of references from the games this time around. And they could probably introduce Amy Rose, perhaps, at the end of this one. Or maybe Robotnik gets locked up by Gun or something, I don't know. I hope that doesn't come true, like maybe Eggman just escapes Gun constantly, and he steals their resources. What do you think of all the leaked Jax-specific the Jax figures? The Jax figures, I will admit, I'm excited. The one figure I'm excited for is, in order to get the community tab on YouTube, you have to have 500... Yes, that is true. You do need to have 500 subscribers. So YouTube's changed it recently, and honestly, I like this actually, because you had to have 1,000 in order to get it. But luckily, that doesn't seem to be much of the case. But yeah, going back to the Jax figures, I actually like the leaks. So the two figures I'm looking forward to the most are Omega and Silver, because then hopefully we can get Blaze afterwards. And then next wave, we've got Rouge, which I am looking forward to getting, because then I can recreate the Rouge gives Omega weed video. And that should hopefully be good. Then I believe also the 2-inch figures, I hopefully plan to get more of them, because there's the classic Amy, which I'm going to turn into a cream figure. I mean, I want to get that figure, because why the hell not? And yeah, honestly, I think it looks good, to be honest, the leaks by Jack specific. So yes, let's see. Alright, so let's have Sonic stand up. And let's take some photos. There goes Mario in the same shot, Sonic. What planet am I on? What's today? Yeah, planet Earth this is. Not, what's today? Today's Friday. Everyone's favourite day of the week. Because it's the weekend. Yay! First things first, when I do Omega, I'm going to make him count all the sandbar. One. So I love that clip. I love how Rouge is just like, Shadow, please stop. It's becoming annoying. And Omega just keeps shouting, and all he wants is just Shadow. He loves Shadow. It's a romance. Your chair says G4. Yeah, it says GT Force. I know this is not by the ones by the guinea pigs from Disney. G-Force is a weird film. There's actually a T on the right here. There's T. But yeah, I love Omega in the fandoms. Although my favorite moment is probably Eggman's announcement. Just brilliant by any means, and probably the funniest moment in Sonic the Hedgehog history is Eggman's announcement that Shadow pissed on his wife. And so what does Eggman do? He pisses on the moon. Yeah, there's a T it kind of cuts in like this one. I think because my shoulder kind of blocks it, so it kind of makes the G kind of stand out. Yeah, so let's have Sonic kind of. Oh, he's the guy. That is true. He is the guy. Also, what's funny, I liked is where his friend said, "No, that was actually the plot." He was like, "Wait, seriously?" And he's like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize that he's never played Sonic Adventure 2." And I love the part where they just get into the spaceship. He goes, "What? So why is NASA here? I'm so confused." That's basically everyone that's like a non-Sonic fan who plays Sonic games. Like a complete random person. If you get someone randomly to play a Sonic game and they haven't even played it before, they'll just be like, "What the hell is this?" And yeah. Plus, I did like the Sonic Free Riders one. The Sonic Riders one was really funny. Especially the part. Storm was probably my favourite character, the whole thing. And yeah, I love the part where he goes, oh, what is this? Why are all my limbs numb? I love the part where Hatsune Miku just comes in and he begs Hatsune Miku to kill him. Just like laughing at how silly it is. Oh, and also that part where Jet and Sonic sing If I Didn't Have You from Monsters Inc. That's funny as hell. I just love it, to be honest. That's just classic. Somebody made coconuts. Coconuts. Coconuts are okay. I mean, coconut milk is it's an interesting kind of milk, I would say. As a person who doesn't really drink a lot of milk, it is quite surprising, but yeah, coconuts are cool. They're great weapons, and yeah. So this action scene is going to be very big. It is. I like the monkey robot from. Oh, you mean Coconuts? Oh, Coconuts, and how he always wishes for like a promotion and robotic. Obviously, when Scratch and Grounder are listening, the whole snooping as usual. I see. I love Dr. Robotnik in that. Just the version of him with the promotion. Just classic. It's him at his best. I also just love watching videos of them, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I am very excited for this crossover to show you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it because it's gonna be really cool. So let's see. So let's add this in. This version is always meme worthy. Besides. Also the one thing that I included on my community tab was the meme of Spider-Man, in particular the pointing meme with the Dr. Robotnik part. The whole "that man is an imposter, that man's the imposter." The Spider-Man classic pointing meme from the '60s, just classic. Well, I just love the one that's in Spider-Verse. Especially they brought it back, and I love it where it goes, "Well, what the? I'm Spider-Man. I need you to come with me." "Who the heck are you?" "No, listen. I just told you who I am. I'm from the future." "How dare you point at me? You were pointing first. You're rude to point. You're being very rude." I just love that. I love how they're just pointing, and then Spider-Man 1999 just goes, "You're pointing while you're pointing," and he just jumps up and down. That just makes me laugh even more. There we go. There. Okay. Let's see, what else have we got? Let's see. Okay, so let's get this on. So maybe that right there. Dangerous or Spider-Verse. Yep, Spider-Verse is always classic. I'm glad it won the Academy Award for the best sort of animated film of 2019, which it definitely deserves. Because it definitely deserves that award. There we go. And now I'm just taking those photos. So hopefully I plan to maybe incorporate a few movie Sonic elements into Sonic Overdrive. So hopefully... What's your favourite film of all time? Oh, I actually don't have a favourite film of all time. If I would probably pick my favourite kind of comedy of all time, it would be Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I love the hell out of that. I literally could not stop laughing at the obscure jokes. Favorite animated film of all time is probably Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Love that film. But yeah, that's really it in terms of my favorite films. But yeah, to be honest. Alright, so there we go. Let's close that for now. This is a really good moment where Sonic immediately just starts running. His first SpongeBob movie, that is really good. The first SpongeBob movie is always classic. And R.I.P. Steven Hillenburg. He is a legend. The creator of SpongeBob is a legend. And honestly, he has created one of the most iconic TV characters of all time. But yeah, I like the memes of SpongeBob. I watch a few episodes of the show. My favorite probably joke is with Patrick in the earlier seasons when where they're at Mr. Krabs' house and they're cleaning all the stuff, and when they're trying to get a stain of paint off of the dollar, I love how Patrick goes, "Wait, SpongeBob, we're not cavemen. We have technology." Proceeds to grab the computer and just smashes it onto the note. And then SpongeBob's simple response with, "It didn't work." I just find that hilarious. And I also like the Krusty Krab training video. That's got so many memes, like the "You'll never catch me, crabs. Not when I shift into maximum overdrive. Hiya!" I love that meme. And then I also love... Ooh, I probably would say... I love a lot of the moments with Plankton and Mr. Krabs. Like the Plankton! Crabs! Plankton! Crabs! SpongeBob. It's just funny. And then it's just whenever Patrick's on screen, and it gets a lot. I love the old episodes of SpongeBob. They're just classic. They got a lot more cooler moments. And yeah, I will admit, like, the later seasons of SpongeBob are not the greatest, but they're okay. One of my personal favorite episodes, I would probably say, in the later season. One of my other favorite episodes is, I think it's like Sailor's Mouth. "All right, Pinhead, your time is up. We're calling Pinhead." I love that joke. "I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan." God. SpongeBob memes are hilarious. Also, the amount of kind of moments with the characters. We call him Pinhead. I also really like the really good moments. Probably my favorite. Yeah, season 1 to 4 is best. I also like Mr. Krabs' reaction about the health inspector. "Free food!" And SpongeBob's reaction where they go, "We've been duped, bamboozled, we've been speckled. That's not even a word that I agree with you." I just find that hilarious. I love Squidward as well. Squidward's sarcasm is always the best. Especially the "just one bite" is funny as hell. I love the part where he just keeps that face SpongeBob pulls when he finds out Squidward likes Krabby Patties. And it's just his simple reaction. "You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?" It just proceeds to lock the door. I love that. And I love the part where SpongeBob warns him and Squidward immediately asks what's going to happen. Is he going to blow up? And they say that the Krabby Patties go to his thighs. And then he blows up. And what do you know? That actually did happen. And I also like... there also is a really rude version of SpongeBob, which is done by a YouTuber, comedian, also named Uncle Al. Uncle Al is hilarious. Yeah, that is true. They keep on abusing him for no reason. I also like one of my favorite Mr. Krabs quotes is, "I trusted you, and you gave me this." I just love that because of just how obscure. That episode is just hilarious. And yeah, honestly, I can't wait to just... I'm looking forward to the Sonic movie too. That's the one thing that I'm excited for. I'm also excited to see The Secrets of Dumbledore, because I'm a Harry Potter fan and I love Harry Potter. I got Hogwarts. I got a lot of things Harry Potter related. But yeah, hopefully it will be good. I hope. hopefully we get more Dumbledore, because Dumbledore is good. And, well, Dumbledore is spectacular. He's amazing. He's wonderful. Okay, so there we go. All right, now there we go. And there we go, the electrical charge. There we go. There. So did Sonic meet? What was this? Yeah, no, that guy. So did the Sonics meet for the first time here? Yes, this is the scene I'm filming of the two Sonics meeting for the first time. And it doesn't exactly go according to plan, let's say. It's more kind of a duel of battling to see which Sonic is superior. So hopefully we'll see which one is the best. Fall or Overdrive. It'll be like Captain America Civil War. Except it's not Captain America Civil War, it's Sonic, and it's not Marvel, it's Sega, but it's the fan-made project, but it's okay. Also, it will mark the first appearance of Jazz Where's Mel Sonic. Because I'm going to be using this guy from now on, so yeah, Mel Sonic. Ah. And also, I plan to include many cameos. Yes, I guess we'll have to find out who truly is the best. We'll see who the best is. See who joins Team Overdrive or Team Station Square. It'll be like Civil War. There'll be two sides deciding which is better. Who's going to be on Team Overdrive and who's going to be on Team Station Square. I wonder. But yeah. Right, so let's get back to filming. It's on, Knuckles. Oh, it's on. It's on, Dark Rail 511. Oh, it's on. It's on right now. It's on. See who wins. See who wins in the glorious battle of the century. This will be the century that will shake the internet to the core. It will create so many gaps in the Sonic franchise that Sega will have to basically do a snap and erase almost half the population to fix all the Sonic games. I don't see that happening, but yeah, all I think is that maybe the two Sonics will, do something. Who knows? But yeah, back to the film actually. And blimey, we've been almost going for 2 hours now. That is insane actually. This is not my first live stream, and I am really surprised. that's been going for like 2 hours. That's clearly insane. I have no idea. All right. So let's see. And now we get to one of the coolest parts. So let's see. Oh, no, again, I always drop the blue tag. Let's see. Huh. I got to record this. Okay. I'm excited to see the new Spider-Man. Hopefully it's good. Right, so here we go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to film up to this scene with a green screen, because I'm going to film the last part of this, and then I think that'll be it for the stream. Because it's gone on for quite some time, actually. Okay, so let's get the building. So I thought this cool idea of kind of them running up the Empire State Building. How cool would that actually be? You know, Sonic running up the Empire State Building, similar to Spider-Man PS4, when you got Spider-Man running up the buildings. Just sounds really cool. So let's see. So yep. Just do that right there. And there we go. So let's see now. So I think that's pretty much done. So everyone, that basically is it really with filming so far. I'm pretty much going to continue filming off screen, mostly because the time is getting late and I've got to get ready for Spider-Man. So I'm very excited for Spider-Man. I hope it's good. I hope it's full of all the cool moments that I want. I hope that we get a little bit of emo Peter, you know, doing his dance of him doing like this, and that kind of Spider-Man-ish dance that he does in Spider-Man 3. But besides that, yeah, that is pretty much it for the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone.